Alright everybody, this is Kep. We're going to go ahead and get this party started. Alright, so what should be popping up on the screen here in just a moment is the Super Bowl Squares template. Basically the way that this is going to work is, for those of you who have not played before, there is a 10 by 10 grid. The grid will represent numbers from 0 all the way to 9 in a random order on the top for the Los Angeles Rams and down the side for the New England Patriots. So with that template set up, it's fairly easy to work with. What I've done for the names list, I created a list of 100 names, which is everybody's name 5 times basically, and we will assign the basically the list numbers for that on the squares. It will be like reading a book, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, so on and so forth, down to 100 in this square down here. So with that set up, we will go ahead and get that list of names. That will populate the boxes here, and then once we have that list populated, we will be able to see exactly who's assigned to which numbers. What I will then do on a separate video is the winners based upon the score for the end of the quarter, so which discs go to which winners. So we'll go ahead and get that started. First thing, let's go to 0 through 9 for each of the teams. So we'll start with the list for the Rams. So what I'm doing is using random.org, and what this allows me to do is randomize each list, but I can do it multiple times. So I'm going to go based on the third time. So when it says this list has been randomized 3 times, that is the time that I'm going to accept for the list for the top for the Los Angeles Rams. So this will be first for the Los Angeles Rams. So that is the first list. See, this list has been 2 times, and this is again for the third time. So this is the result for the Los Angeles Rams top. So I'm going to come over to this file. And this will be for the Patriots. I'm going to go back. Let's try this again. Zero, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 9. Randomize. 1, 2, 3. And this will be for the Patriot side. Alright, so we've got each of the lists for the Rams and the Patriots. So I will fill those in and get the squares out to everybody with those populated. Now we have the list for the names. I'm going to do the same thing. I'm going to randomize this list 3 times. So on the third occurrence is what we're going to use for the names list. So I don't know if the go back will work. It doesn't look like it likes that. Go ahead and refresh. And for anybody that is squirrely, it's got a valid certificate and all that stuff. So no issues here. Plus, I think we're all in good spirits with this thing anyway. So here we go. Let me paste this in. So this should be a list of 100, and we should be good to go. So it's going to go 3 times. Here we go. That's once. It should give us down to 100 names. All right, cool. 2 times. And the 3rd time. Awesome. All right, so let me copy this out. And I'll clean this list up so that it's easier for me to populate it in. But let me come here. Oh, I already have my list here. Let me just go ahead and paste on that new sheet that's already got them. All right, so I will post this list in this file. Give me a second here. I will post this list to the comments here in just 1 second. So let me get this. Rams. Come over here to Facebook. Come on now. Alright, so this is just for confirmation purposes here. So that'll be the Rams. And that is at 4:31. You can see my clock down here is at 4:31. Patriots. Okay, and then this is the names list. This is the names order. And now the next list I'm going to do is going to be the prizes and which prizes are assigned to which quarter. So the way that I'm going to do that, let me go to this. So I've got a numbered list 1 through 20. I haven't finished filling this in, but I'll fill out which mold, which details. But this is essentially how the assignment list is going to work. So let me get back over to random.org. Let me just go here. It's easier. Okay. So again, we're going to go on the 3rd refresh, and the top 10 names will be the prizes for the final score. And then we'll reset the whole thing. All right. So here we go. Well, let me go. Actually, what I'm going to do, let me go to advanced mode first, because I don't want... Well, never mind. I was going to try to not have it have the numbers next to it, but I guess it's going to have to, so not a big deal. Let me go back to simple. Okay, here we go. We've got 20 names. Top 10 will be the prize for the final score of the game. On the 3rd, 2nd, and 3rd. So... All right, so these 10 here are the ones that are still eligible for the basically the list for the halftime score. I'm just going to pop it in just like this because it'll make it easier for me. Let me go back to the list here. Alright, so this is 10 items. It's going to be the 11 through 20 from the final score list. Let me keep that over here. Alright, so the top 5 on the third refresh will be the halftime score. This will be the third quarter prize, or third quarter score list, rather. So these 5 names, or 5 available prizes, are still the 5 that are left. So we'll randomize these 5. And I'll simplify all of this at the end in a nice little post, which will be nice. Alright, so third time we run this will be the prizes breakup essentially for the last 2. Alright, so this is a simplified. Feel free to go back through the video. Let me scroll in here, and that way everybody can kind of get a somewhat clean view of what's going on. I will freeze the headers here as well. Let me shrink some stuff down. Here we go. Alright, so the final items here. Rams are going to be 4, 5, 9, 2. Alright, so what I'm going to do, let me clean these up. I'm sure that somebody can teach me a trick to do this in a much faster fashion than what I just did, but hey, it's only 10 rows, so not a big deal. So I will take this now, copy it, and I am going to transpose it here. There we go. So 459203187, 459203187. All right, that's just to confirm that it is the same list, same order. And that's what we're going to go with. Patriots obviously won't have to be transposed. It'll be fine how it is. So I'm going to remove those numbers. All right. So I'll copy that out. I'm going to paste it here. So there we go. It is, well, let's double check here. That's coming from this direction. It technically should be straight down, so let me make sure that that worked. Yes, it did. 98465273110. 98465273110. So we're good to go. There's our squares. I'm going to copy this over to here. copy this down to here just for those of you who have difficulty reading from the top or the bottom or vice versa. So that's how the scores will work out. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to take the names list. I'm going to remove, and this is just my OCD. Bear with me for one moment, please. Now we have the names list. This is going to go all the way down to 100, as you see there. So what I'm going to do is just be 10 at a time. Whoops. And this one will be and typically I wouldn't sit here and do this, but for those of you that are skeptical, you can feel free to walk through the steps that I'm going through here and validate that you're getting the square that you deserve. And so once this is done, I'll clean up all this mess so that you can see exactly where it's at, but it'll give you a general idea where everything is, which will be good. And I'm sure, again, somebody's probably got a faster, more efficient way of doing this sort of thing. And if that's the case, holler at me. Hit me up in the comments below and let me know what it is I should be doing that would speed this up. I used to work in Excel every day of my life for 10 years, 12 years, something like that. And I haven't worked in Excel in a long time since then, so. Whoops. Okay, helps if you use the right menu. And last but not least, boom. Is anybody out there? I see me watching. That's it. I think I'm the only one watching. Hurtful, painful. All right. The whole board is done now. Let me format these a little bit. Let's go like that. There we go. All set up, ready to rock and roll. I'll get this distributed out to the group. Good luck, everyone. Enjoy it.